Hello everybody, SponeCanoe86 here. I am pretty much making this video to say what the future is, at least for the Starcraft Let's Play that I was doing. Well, I decided to end, or at least postpone, the current Let's Play I'm doing because, well, for one thing, not that many people were watching it, and for another thing, well, it was very noobish, obviously, like extremely noobish. I mean, I was doing it blind after all, after having not played the game whatsoever, and there's a point where just plain noobish becomes kind of painful, you know? And so I decided it's for the best to end that and focus on other things. However, that does not mean I have stopped playing Starcraft. In fact, I've been playing Starcraft a lot more. Keep in mind, those episodes were recorded, what, like 2-3 weeks ago now? They're pretty much right after I got the game. I recorded all those episodes in a row. And, well, you know, I decided to go and play a little bit on my own, so I decided to switch to Zerg, focus on Zerg, and see what I could make out of it. And so far, I'm doing pretty well. I mean, you know, of course, I'm still a noob. I'm at the very early stages, you could say, and I'm sure that any pro who's, or even any, like, halfway decent player who watches this is going to see just how horrible I am, like, compared to things. I mean, if you look at my action per minute, yeah, you know, it's like 22, whereas most good players are like hundreds. But, you know, everyone's got to start somewhere, you know? So, I'm playing against a computer that is hard. You know, we have stages of difficulty: easy, medium, hard, very hard, and insane. And I've gotten to the point where I can pretty consistently beat a computer on hard. And if you haven't already noticed, my competitor is also Zerg, and he's controlled by the AI. And I find that I like Zerg a lot better than Terran, just because it just seems to be more, I don't know, more akin to the way I think, you know? The idea of building a lot of dudes, just Zerg rushing the hell out of people. I don't know, there's something just fun about the Zerg. The fact that everything's all biological. You know, every building is a biological entity, and there's blood and guts everywhere, and it's this big collective mind swarm. It's a lot of fun. So I've been working on my Zerg, and so far doing okay. I'm not actually playing. I am watching a replay, as you can probably tell, and it's a little game I just played against the AI, and even I recognize that I was sloppy here and made a bunch of mistakes. One of it I didn't even realize. I've been just sort of sending my my guys down here. Some of them end up over here, and you'll see later they kind of attack them, but at that point in the game it's going to be too late anyway. Spoiler, I end up winning this, but as you can see, I already have my second base down here. I have some guys up here. I always feel like I'm slow to start. I don't know. Cool thing about this is you can see the other guy. So, you know, this is what he's up to right now. You know, he has, you know, I never even bothered to build an evolution chamber this time, which, you know, I can probably get away with playing a hard computer, but I doubt I can get away with it versus a very hard computer or a actual human player. And yeah, I didn't bother using my my overlords to scout or anything. But look, here come their roaches. They're ready to begin their first attack. And as you can see, they have a lot of unspent money here. Not sure exactly what the deal was why they didn't rush me more. But what I really ought to have done was build spine crawlers. You know, spread the creep over here and build some spine crawlers. I mean, I did that eventually, but I didn't do it to start, so. And here I go, fending off the first wave, pretty much right on schedule. The AI will launch its first attack 7 minutes on. And in my opinion, that's the hardest to defend against when it comes to the AI, just because, well, you know, you don't have that many units left, and if you don't have any units, they can run rampant through your base, and that always sucks. You know, no one likes that. So, switch to my camera view for a second here. As you can see, I've upgraded to a hive, well, not a hive, but a lair. That will enable me to build hydralisks. And I know I'm also kind of noobish in the sense that I don't really go beyond roaches and hydralisks too much at this point. I'm sure there's a lot of other stuff that I could be using, but haven't gotten around to it yet. So now I am getting more money, and yeah, I think I'm building a hydralisk den over here. Yeah, that's right. Okay. So, going to do my injections, or as I like to say, puke on it. Puke on it. Trying to get more larvae that way. And that's always a good thing. As you can see, I'm starting to build some spine crawlers there for defense, because I know that there's going to be another wave anytime soon. And I gotta say, this is turning, you know, playing StarCraft, playing as Zerg, is turning especially fun. Yes, I didn't get around to building a baneling nest either. What else do they have here? That's about it for now. They're putting up their second attack force here. You know, my defensive group over here is not quite as big, but I have spine crawlers and I have more guys on the way. Yeah, I kind of forgot about my overlords hanging out here. And I also forgot about this back door back here. Probably not the best idea I could have done, but like I said, I'm a noob, and even by my standards, I kind of played sloppy this game, but since the computer is only on hard, it was a little bit more forgiving than the human player would be. Oh, and here we go. Yes. Well, basically, I really do like playing this, and I really would like to have more videos on the channel, but I don't think I'm going to do much until I am a better player, because, you know, who wants to see noobish noob. Well, I can see what they're seeing right now. They can see that I have some stuff over here. They already know I have a base down here. They don't see what's defending over here. It's one thing I like about these replays. You can see everything. But, here we go. They're running away. But they're going to come back. I think they're going to come back anyway. Maybe they're regrouping. Overseer, yeah, I never got around to making those either. To be completely honest, I don't remember exactly what you need for that either. But only now are they expanding their base. You see that? They're only now expanding their base, and I'm working on my third base right now, so as you can see, even on so-called hard, the computer isn't that hard, and my mistakes were pretty easily forgiven here. So there they go. They're making banelings over here. Oh, I gotta love the sounds of the Zerg. Alright, so doing my stuff here. And at this point, I think it's a worthwhile thing to say that I am going to be playing I'm going to be streaming some StarCraft on Sunday. I already mentioned that in my announcement video, but it's worth mentioning again here. And why the heck do they have so many unspent resources? Like I said, hard really isn't all that hard. But what I plan to do is, well, I like the idea of having my first matches against real people be streamed live because of my live reactions and just to see what happens. Right now, what I'm doing is I'm getting ready to attack, moving these guys up. Now I think there's a base over here because I'm an idiot and haven't scouted and don't know that there is no base here. But be that as it is, have my group over here. Go back to my view. So and how it works is this is what I understand from you know, my friend Byron, the Big D. When I start my first matches, it doesn't know if I'm a new player or if I'm a you know, a vet who just has a new channel. So they don't know exactly where to place me. So they place me against people in various different leagues on the lower end, but not the lowest end. And based on the performance of those games, it places you in a league. And I don't doubt that I'm going to be in the you know, very bottom league, whatever that is. And I also don't doubt that I'm going to lose at least the first 5 or so games, because I think it's 5 games. And yep, here's what I talk about. I neglected the back door, and yeah, I kind of have a problem with supply for a few minutes after this because of my overlords being chewed up. But one thing that's funny about the AI, they're too stupid to break rocks. So they didn't even touch these rocks. I mean, okay, here they go. Now they're breaking the rocks, but it took them a while. And sometimes they just don't break them at all. So I kind of messed up by throwing my overlords over there. And that could have been a fatal mistake, because here they come, marching into my back door. Fortunately, I did have a defensive force over here, and here I go again, trying to find bases where they are not. And yep. And this, I believe, is where I become aware of what's going on. I momentarily think about sending my guys back, but then I realize, well, the best defense is a good offense. So I'm just going to send my dudes out at them. And these infestors, they really can't do shit. And I make short work of them. And take care of their roaches. And yes, I'm frantically trying to make more dudes. But it doesn't matter because I'm already running rampant through the base. So pretty much, yes, I did make a lot of mistakes while playing this game, but since the computer was not too smart, it didn't make that much of a difference. I was able just to you know, eat them for dinner, you know. I kind of just smacked the crap out of them. But, like I said, I'm going to try those placement matches, and we're going to see how it goes. You know, it's been a while since I've played a game like this, so, you know, training my mind and my hands to react to these kind of things is going to take some time. But, well, I'll get the hang of it. I always do. At this point, I pretty much know they only have one other base. So, I just want to take care of that for now. I'll never forget one of my first Zerg games. I neglected to build any hydralisks to defend against air units, and I just had roaches. And I thought I was winning, but then a bunch of Terran air units picked me off. Yeah, what little good you're going to do. Alright, and here's where things wrap up. I start blowing all their shit to hell, and pretty soon here the computer's going to surrender. Yep, there he goes. He's surrendering. And it takes me a few seconds, but then I accept his surrender. So yep, there we go. That's the replay. I won, even though I played kind of noobishly. So, in conclusion, I am ending my Wings of Liberty campaign, but I am going to continue to be playing Starcraft. But I'm not going to have that many videos of Starcraft, at least for now. Maybe not ever, but definitely not now. And on Sunday at 5 p.m., I'm going to be streaming Starcraft. Yes, yes I am. My first plays against a human player, my placement matches as they're called, so enjoy.